What's up guys, to another video. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of a different type of review. Instead of me cutting to one shot to the next shot, I feel as if I sort of dull out that way because, I write the reviews basically one line and then another line, but then eventually it starts becoming like a robot, if you understand what I'm saying. So I'm going to rather do a sort of a live thing because these headphones are really old, so I'm just going to make a review and it's going to be a test review. I'm not going to always do a review doing it live like this, but I just want to test and see how it goes so, I can make better reviews and I don't sound like a robot the whole time, because if you listen to the USB hubs tutorial and all that, I sort of do sound like a robot a little bit. But I digress. Let's get on to the review of the Razer Kraken 7.1 headphones, or the Razer Kraken 7.1 Chroma, because they wanted to make it colorful for some reason. So I have the older version of them. I have the 7.1 without the chroma. As far as I'm concerned, the only difference between the two is that the one has colorful stuff and this one doesn't. So yeah, these headphones are foldable, sort of like a DJ thing. I only found that out recently, funny enough. I've been using these headphones I actually stopped using them for a reason that I'll talk about now, but I've been using these headphones since last year. I've been using them for about 2 years. So I have 2 years of use with these, and 2 years really destroyed them. Basically what happened was, now the right ear cup, this one, doesn't work for some reason. It will every now and then basically mute itself, and then only audio comes through the left, and then I'd have to knock it, and then it might just hopefully play whatever sound or music is being played. So it's a very strange issue. I don't know how many other people have encountered it. I have looked for results, but not many people have encountered the same problem. So you may not, maybe it's a factory mistake or something, but I just wanted to get that out of the way. But I do have an iPad here just to give me some sort of understanding of what I need to be talking about. Alright, so these headphones are obviously meant mainly for PC gamers. It uses USB 3.0, so I mean, whoa, it's a long cable. It has a golden end, which makes it look really cool. So it is mainly for PC gamers. However, it does work for PS4, and I don't know if it works for Xbox One, but PS4, it's good. PC is good. Everything else, basically, it's bad, which in my opinion is a massive con, meaning you can't use it on on-set audio and all of that. Alright, so also another big disadvantage, in my opinion, is that you have to install an app, a driver basically, for it to work, and that is Razer Synapses app. Whether you're on Mac, whether you're on PC, you have to install this, which in my opinion is a major disadvantage. As far as I'm concerned, you need to install Synapses 2, which is a nice app in my opinion. It can make you customize your audio. You can have voice clarity mode, bass boost mode, and all that, which in my opinion is really great, and I find it good, but it's really annoying that you have to download something, especially if you're in an area that has slow internet like I am. I also just want to talk about how they sound, which obviously, due to the fact that they are for gaming, they have to have some bass. So when you shoot, instead of it being a little high pitched, it's gonna basically be like doof, doof, yeah. So it is very bass heavy. If you look at a frequency chart, which will come up on the screen now, it is very bass heavy. If you guys like bass, buy these headphones by all means, but that does mean that you can't really use these for studio monitoring or anything. These are definitely not studio monitoring headphones. They are mainly just for gaming, as I said. So if you're gonna buy these for studio use or use where you have to really get accurate sounds, I do not recommend these at all. But for gaming, you're still in the good. Alright, so next off is, I'm basically gonna repeat a little bit of what I said, but when you download the Synapses app, it does sound great. These headphones, I can't say they don't sound great, they do. The bass boost really does work, and you do have voice clarity modes and all that really do tone down the bass a little bit and bring out the vocals. But at the end of the day, it is still really bass heavy, which if you're listening to something that's bass heavy, it's just extra bass heavy. I tried listening to EDM music, which I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of, but I did listen to EDM music with this, and as you guys know, EDM has a lot of bass, so you can imagine how much bass there was. In my opinion, they should have toned down the bass just a little bit so that, it's a little bit better for bass heavy things. But in my opinion, it does sound great, and if you turn on voice clarity mode in the Synapses app, then you'll be good for movies and everything as well. Alright, so surround sound is obviously great as well. That's the main reason why I actually bought these headphones, is they have 7.1 surround sound. Now, obviously, you get Dolby Digital 5.1, and you get 7.1, and now you get 9.1, the Atmos thing. But let's stick down a little bit lower on the scale, which that is 7.1. So that means that you have 7 audio sources coming from 7 different playing areas coming from one audio source. That's basically what 7.1 means. So when you listen to a movie that is in Dolby Digital 5.1 or 7.1, you'll really have a more surrounding feeling. And if you're playing a PC game that a lot of them do have surround sound, then if you're playing multiplayer or something and somebody's shooting behind you, it's going to be like they're shooting behind you. So all you need is a motion controller and then it'll feel exactly like real life. Alright, so I wouldn't say these headphones are either comfortable because I've been using these KLK KNS, but I'll talk about this just now. I wouldn't say these headphones are nice though when it comes to comfort. At the beginning I had a real problem with them. They sort of suction your ears. Like if you listen to this, I don't know if you'll hear it, but it's sort of like suctions. So if you ever knock the headphones, there's no air to really let your ears breathe. So it'll basically just be like, it does have good feeling ear cups, I have to say. Like the material here is very soft, which makes it nice, and the headband, obviously, this is actually one of my favorite headbands next to the ATH M50Xs. So it's a good headband, but for some reasons it's not a comfortable fit, mainly because it's quite a tight fit, not necessarily super tight. As you would expect, the mic doesn't sound great. That's obvious because it's a gaming mic. But if you're playing multiplayer and you want to talk trash to a 10-year-old playing Call of Duty, then it'll be perfectly fine for that. And as you know, main part about headphones, they have to look really amazing. And these headphones do not do it subtly. They do look amazing. I mean, obviously I don't have them connected and I don't know if they even work anymore due to the fact of the whole issue with the right ear cup. But when it is turned on, as you'll see in, the pictures and all that, it has a green logo light here and the mic over here turns green, which in my opinion just makes everything look great. It looks like a really great headset, and at the end of the day, if you have a crazy colorful gaming setup, this will work really well, especially if you get the Chroma edition, because it can go red, blue, green, pink, whatever your mind wishes. So in my opinion, it's really great when it comes to the look and the design. The design is also pretty nice, although as you'll notice, if I wear these headphones, it's a very wide pair of headphones as well. So just to wrap it up, in my opinion, these are great for PC gamers and people who just want to watch movies and all that. Then you can turn on voice clarity mode, and I can assure you 7.1 surround sound will really make any movie that does have it way more immersive. It will be really great, so I would definitely recommend these headphones for that. But if you are looking for more studio use or you need to have accurate sound representation, then I'd actually recommend these, which are the headphones I'm using now. These are the KLK KNS 8400s. And these, in my opinion, are really great. This is the frequency chart of them. And as you'll notice, it's more to the line. It's, more stable. And these are really great feeling headphones, but enough about these. Just look about those, and I'll also be making a review of these soon, which is also really great headphones. But definitely, these headphones are great in their own aspects and bad in their own as well. But basically that has been it. I don't know how good this live sort of a review worked, although I really do feel as if it's a little bit less robotic, if I can say so. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video at the end of the day. And if you guys haven't already, please comment, rate, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video.